Welcome to the Fumbling the Bag podcast. I'm Rich. This is Dre.
Dre in the house, yes. We're back.
We're back. It's been a long time.
Man, the summer went by fast, but it seems like it's been a long time since we've been, doing this, though. Yeah. Seriously.
Remember when we said we were going to keep recording through the off season? Yeah.
I tried, man, but I couldn't do it.
You did more than me. I didn't do nothing.
Listen, I missed all of the NBA finals. I missed pretty much, 60% of the playoffs.
Hey, we had the Spurs losing in the finals.
We did.
You had the
Spurs
I had
winning.
Yeah, I had them losing, so I had that.
Well, you had that. That's what's good.
Yeah.
Man.
But
so disappointed in them.
Yeah, today though, before that, always like, subscribe, share.
Yes.
It helps. Thank you to anyone who's ever listened to the show in general. The show before, yes, we recorded it 5 months ago. It is out. It will be in the description. Please look at the logo tier rankings. I think it was a fun show.
It was a fun show, man. I enjoyed myself. A lot of those helmets, I didn't even know they existed.
Yeah. I looked down. The Niners one got me.
Yeah.
That one got us hard, so you'll see it in the episode. Please go and check that out.
Please check it out.
But today, we're going to kick off the NFL season. We got a bunch of episodes coming out, so you're going to see them getting posted. This one is going to be a blind power ranking show. I have 30 teams listed here. We're going to do this as in, hey, Team A and Team B, which one is number one? Okay, this team is number one. The next team will then move on to what team is next on my list. Those two teams will then face it out between me and Dre, and that will be team number two. So on and so forth. All the way to the very dog-ass bottom of the league.
We got to talk about them too, y'all.
Yeah.
They're part of the NFL.
Those will be probably quicker conversations, but this will be fun. So I'm going to start it off. I have at the top of this power ranking, Dre, either Seattle or the Los Angeles Rams as the top team in the power ranking for the 2026 NFL season.
Yes, I can't argue.
Who do you think is number one, though?
Me personally, I think the Rams are number one. And I have many reasons for that.
You're going to knock the Super Bowl champs off?
Yes. And the reason for that is because the Rams have improved their secondary tremendously.
Yeah, getting the two guys from Kansas City.
Yes. That was a big move.
It's a moral quandary for me with something this high. It's like, okay, do we take the team that won it all and knock them off immediately, or do we talk about possibly the greatest team of all time?
Ooh. I wouldn't go that far.
But when Aaron Donald comes back, what happens to the league?
And that's an 80% chance they're saying right now.
Yeah, he just cracked. He padded up. He was out there with the team. So,
and realistically, he doesn't have to come back at the beginning of the season. He could come back in the middle to me and still, get everything together and be as effective.
I agree. He's 35 years old.
Exactly.
He hasn't played in 6 years now? I don't know, probably 5.
About 5, yeah.
Whenever that championship run, after they beat the Bengals the year after they lost to, I believe, Tampa.
Yeah. Has it been 4?
4 years.
Okay.
He retired at 31, but good to see him back. I had Seattle as my number one just as a de facto we don't knock the champs off.
Yeah, I understand that
But
part.
I think you're right, and I will take the Rams as the number one team in the NFL to start the season.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's
go.
They're the Super Bowl favorites for a reason right now.
They are. We have to remember, too, Stafford is coming off of a career, season, MVP. They have a clear agenda of who they are as a team as well.
Yep.
And they tons of experience. I like the coaching. I got to go with them right now. Seriously.
Yeah, great D-line, above average O-line, great offensive weapons, good playmakers across the board.
Right.
Taking McDuffie and what's the other guy?
Jalen Watson.
Jalen Watson, there we go. Taking them from Kansas City's huge. The linebacking core, not the best, but you have Myles Garrett on your team now, so yeah.
Myles Garrett, how could I forget about him?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness, man.
Yeah, so I can't argue there. We'll go to number 2. It's either going to be the Seattle Seahawks, or you know them. I love them. the Buffalo Bills.
Okay. You want me first?
Go ahead. Please, by all means.
I'm going to go with the city where it rains all the time. Seattle. Or it's cloudy.
It's cloudy. Yeah.
I'm going with Seattle. And, I was caught up in a quandary with this because Kenneth Walker III is gone, But, and Charbonnet is coming off an ACL. I don't know when he's going to be back. Is he going to start the season or?
Probably not. I would assume he misses multiple weeks. That was deep in the playoffs when he got injured.
Okay, so running back, they do have my boy Jadarian Price from Notre Dame, and he was the number 2 running back. Love was number 1. But that tells you how much talent that Notre Dame had. But this guy, he runs hard. He kind of reminds me of a Kenneth Walker type runner. So, he's a rookie, though. But, once he gets into, everything and sees what's going on, he'll be okay. But they need Charbonnet to come back. And this is why I put them second, basically. We know about your boy, what's his name?
Jackson Smith, Jigba,
yeah.
Crazy.
Crazy their offense is pretty good.
Oh, man.
And so it's time to wake up.
Yeah.
And so is their defense. Their defense is stellar. So, and, Brian Fleury has really done a good job with Sam Darnold. He's kept Darnold comfortable. But a lot of that had to do with the running game, too. Okay?
Yep.
So that's why I'm putting them second, but I got them as a solid 2.
I will take them at 2. Again, I wanted to put them as 1. Just de facto Super Bowl champs should be number 1 to start the year. We shouldn't argue it. But I'll put them at 2 above, the team I love the most. So we'll take the Bills into the next round for who's the 3rd best. It's either going to be the Buffalo Bills or the Denver Broncos.
Ooh, you're going to be mad at me with this one, too.
Oh, man. Oh!
Hey, listen, I got the Broncos, man.
Yeah.
I can't. Right now, I think Sean Payton has these boys right where he wants them. This is Bo Nix's 3rd year quarterback, and I think he's going to come into his own a little bit more. I saw the schedule. They kind of have a tough schedule, though, too.
Well, yeah.
It's decent, yeah.
Went to a championship game, won their division.
Yeah.
I still believe in them, too, though. I'm not going to sit there.
them.
And that's why I have them this high on the ranking. Bo Nix not being in that game probably cost him a trip to the Super Bowl last year.
It did.
And, they're a sneaky good team. I love the Jalen Waddle acquisition.
Yes.
I thought that was huge to get another playmaker next to Cortland Sutton.
Exactly.
They still have a good enough running game, but it doesn't matter because the O-line is spectacular.
Yeah.
Garrett Bowles, they had 2 All-Pros. There's only 5 guys that get announced All-Pro. They had 2 of them.
Okay.
And then on the defensive side, they also had, Nick Bonino, another all-pro player.
Yeah.
Oh, and Pat Surtain, another all-pro. They
Exactly.
They might not have the sexiest players, but they are a damn good team.
Very solid defense.
I still believe the Bills should have won that game. They did fuck up. I will lean with you and take Denver at 3. That is totally fine because I was debating that myself. It's just they have pure class on that team.
Well, one other thing about the running game that you talked about, they did draft Jonah Coleman, I think.
Yeah.
And he's really solid. He's a rookie, but he'll help. He'll help within the rotation.
Yeah.
So everything is good with them, man. The defense is good. They've improved their offense. With the signing of Waddle.
They're probably the toughest division in football if the Chiefs are back to being the Chiefs.
I'm sorry, they traded for Waddle.
They traded for Waddle,
It's going to be, I think they're going to be one of the top tier teams, top 3.
I agree, yeah.
We can move on.
Move on. All right, it's either the Bills or New England in the 4th spot.
I'm going with your Buffalo Bills.
I had them inaugurally at 3. I will, I'm taking them at 4. That's totally fine.
What do you think about the new head coach? I know he's been with them for a while, but he's a head coach, so things kind of changed for him a little bit.
McDermott is semi the fall guy, but also the reason they gave up 30 points in every playoff game they basically played in.
Okay.
As a defensive-minded head coach, you cannot be doing that.
Yeah.
And, in that game, too, I know everyone's going to blame Josh Allen. You got to remember, James Cook fumbled in, right at the beginning of the game, too, after ripping off like a 50-yard run in the red zone.
Yeah.
The bad Allen fumble, the whatever call. It was an interception, at the end of the game there.
Right.
It could have went either way. Just that's how football goes. But they still have the best player on the planet on that team. They upgraded at wide receiver. You do lose David Edwards, but I believe Alec Anderson will take the spot at left guard.
Okay.
They still have, good tight ends with Dawson Knox, Dalton Kincaid. Probably won't extend Knox at the end of this year.
Yeah.
And you still have, we'll see what Keon Coleman does, but Khalil Shakir in the slot still probably going to be good for 70 yards every game. And James Cook is a bona fide star, probably a top 3 to 5 back in the league.
That's what I'm saying, man. As long as you have Josh Allen and James Cook and a decent offensive line. DJ Moore, a lot of people talk bad about DJ Moore. I thought that was a great pickup for Buffalo.
Yeah.
He's really steady.
Just to have those guys that can take real targets.
Exactly.
You can't be throwing to Martez Vanda Scandling and Curtis Samuel. We got to get a little better here.
Yeah. Well, DJ Moore's a veteran too, so I like them. I mean, if they're, I'm kind of shaky on Joe Brady. Because, is this, how's the defense going to be? Who's the new defensive coordinator?
That was a great question. I forgot. It's not Leslie Frazier, I'll tell you that much.
It's not, no. Leslie's been gone for a while.
5 years, I believe.
Okay.
Whenever they lost to the Bengals, he went out on medical. I think he's been sick, so.
So the question is the defense, is that going to be,
They lost a lot of pieces. That's what's scary. Taron Johnson left.
So that might be a question mark.
Couple other corners. Bosa's probably in San Francisco. I don't know. I think he's still a free agent.
Okay.
We're going to see what Ed Oliver can do. I know he was hurt a lot. Hoyt comes back. That's the biggest question mark on the team right now.
And this is what kind of separated, these other teams from Buffalo, the teams that we did choose, their defense.
And the rushing defense. The Bills have to defend the run better.
Yes.
Every year it seems like they can't defend the run. So that's what scares me there. They're still obviously very much in the mix, leaving them here 4th in our rankings.
Okay.
We will go to the 5th spot now. It's either going to be the New England Patriots or the Baltimore Ravens. Man, I'm right on. I'm looking at your thing and.
All right, I'm going Baltimore, and I know we'll talk about New England, so I won't even compare the two teams. But with Baltimore. Okay, they got a new head coach, Jesse Minter. I'm not sure how that's going to be. It may be better for Lamar Jackson, because I think him and what's his name?
Contract year. Yeah, Harbaugh and him.
Yeah, I don't think him and Harbaugh were getting along, and they weren't seeing eye to eye, and this is a breath of fresh air for Lamar. Maybe they re-signed Zay Flowers, which they needed.
Yep.
They got Trey Hendrickson over there.
Forgot about that. Oh, yeah. That guy.
It's a big move. It's a big move for
I believe they signed Linderbaugh, too, right?
Yeah.
One of the biggest center contracts ever.
Yep.
Matabike should come back if he's not dead.
Hopefully, maybe.
Yeah, Roquan Smith. They still have names. It's not that they don't have names.
I think the defense will be better too. The defense was disappointing last season.
They were asked to start the year. They were really hurt, and I think after that first game against Buffalo, they gave up 35 in 3 or 4 games in a row. It was pathetic.
Detroit put it on them too, didn't they?
Yeah, Detroit put week 2. They put it down on them.
For real. I think this is for Lamar. This is do or die time for him too.
Yeah.
He has to do something this season. At least make the AFC Championship.
Yeah.
Can you do that for me? And I don't think they will.
Losing Isaiah Likely was big, though, I will say. And did they make
Even though he didn't play that much last season because he was hurt, I think, in the season.
Still didn't make any big splashes besides, Hendrickson, but...
True.
I leave him there just because Lamar's such a game breaker.
He's a gamer. He is a gamer.
And if that Baltimore defense shows up in any capacity, they can be a scary team.
Have you checked their schedule out too?
No, I haven't, but I know they didn't win the division, so it's probably a little bit better.
A little bit, yeah. Okay.
But then again, too, we'll talk about it. Like all the division winners last year didn't win the year before. It was a lot of new faces. So those teams that were the tier below are now going to play the other tier below teams that didn't make the playoffs or didn't win their division as well. So
Yeah.
do they have it easier? I don't know.
And that has to be a lesson for me as far as choosing these division winners.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll talk about that's
Yes,
going to be a
we
fun
will.
show. Please tune in to the divisional winner show. We will go to whatever team we believe is number 6. It's either going to be, I got it being either New England or the Philadelphia Eagles.
I'm going any Patriots. With a bit of caution, though, because of the Mike Vrabel controversy.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that can, I know these are professionals, but sometimes this can still, mentally incapacitate your team when your coach is doing all this craziness that some of the players usually do. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. What are we doing?
They got rid of Diggs, which that whole scandal is pretty funny.
Funny.
With the man that was
I didn't
like,
want to talk about that, but
yeah.
I saw some stuff on YouTube yesterday about it, and it was so hilarious.
It's pretty. You can only wonder if that's true or not. Probably.
I think it is.
Probably.
Man. For some reason, I think it's true.
Well, we all know Stephon Diggs is a freak, so yeah. And not a great dude that you would want dating your sister, as everyone does know. But yeah, I have the Patriots at 6. They're trying to do damage control. There's a lot of black clouds over the New England organization, and you know my thoughts about teams that going into the Super Bowl and they lose, they usually don't make it back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I believe 6 is proper. They're going to have a tougher schedule than last year's cakewalk.
Right.
So they're going to have to earn this spot in the ranking, but I will leave them up there because I still believe they have good coaching, solid foundation on both offense and defense, and they have a quarterback that could win MVP.
Yeah. Plus, let's not forget they picked up A.J. Brown.
A.J. Brown is on that team now, yep.
They also traded for Garrett Bradbury.
Yep, they got a good center now.
Yeah. So, I mean, they have the makings of a pretty good team. Really... It kind of, I started to put them in the top 5, but because of this Mike Vrabel thing, and just because these other teams are a little bit better to me, in my opinion, but they're still a top tier team though, and they'll still be hard to beat in the playoffs.
Yep.
But I got them ranked 6 right now.
Yep, I do too. And before we move on, we will cut this really quick. All right, back to the show. Sorry about that, guys. Cam only runs so long. To either the number 7 or 8 team in the NFL, Andre. It's either going to be the Philadelphia Eagles or the Houston Texans.
Ooh, a slight edge for me goes to Philly.
Facts. Facts.
They got rid of A.J. Brown, which I think was some of the problem. Not the whole problem, but they also got rid of their offensive coordinator. Kevin Patullo.
Yeah, had to cut the cancer out, right?
Yeah, and that was huge because they couldn't move the ball. That was a big problem. I think a lot of it was because of the play calls.
Who they get upset by in the playoffs?
It
It wasn't pretty. They were home at San Francisco.
San Fran.
Yeah, they lost. Round 1. Not great.
Round 1, man. And with all the talent that they have offensively, it's no reason that they shouldn't have been scoring more points and moving the ball a lot more. So I think that's the biggest of their problem. I think Jalen Hurts will feel more comfortable, although he's dealt with so many offensive coordinators, though, man.
Yeah, everyone hates on him. I mean,
He
had one insane year where he was semi-MVP. Other than that, he's been average. I wouldn't sit here and say he's great. He has a great team around him.
Yeah.
The offensive line's starting to get older, and then, they pick and plug guys like, Lane Johnson goes, but you got Mulata, and you got some of these other guys that just pick right up, and they're all pros, and you're like, God damn it, the Eagles are good again. Same with their defense. Jalen Carter and company got huge contracts. They drafted a lot better than the Lions did at cornerback a few years ago. Wish the Lions would have, drafted those guys instead of who they drafted.
Of course, yeah.
Hindsight's a bitch, though.
Hindsight, yeah.
So
they did grab Jonathan Grenard.
Yep.
And that's a good pickup. So that'll strengthen their defensive line a lot, a little bit more. I just think, this is perfect thing for them being number 7.
Yeah, bounce back.
It's the bounce back time for them. And with the NFC being a little bit more weaker than the AFC, who knows what could happen with this team.
Yeah. Yeah, they're up in the air to me. Borderline top 10. I would put them lower, but I hate them. I hate them. But 7 is correct.
I think that's a good ranking for them.
Yep. And either at 8 or 9, I have the Houston Texans now versus the Detroit Lions.
I'm leaning Texans.
Yep, you're on. Yep.
But I'm cautious again just because of C.J. Stroud, man. If he turns the ball over at the rate he did last season, no, they should be ranked 13th or something,
Yeah.
But it's all about him. I mean, they picked up David Montgomery, which was a great pickup. I don't know. I'm not sure. They did kind of do something with their offensive line a little bit. So, I mean,
they got rid of everyone. If you remember, they had the worst offensive line last year.
They did.
But they have one of the greatest defenses on paper as well. Like, if you want to, I want to talk about the Rams being awesome. Houston is right there with being horrifying and a matchup issue for anyone.
Yeah.
That is why all the pressure is on C.J. Stroud and his offensive line this year, because it ain't going to be your defense that loses you games, buddy. It's going to be you.
Yeah, and it wasn't last season,
Yeah.
Now, they did pick up on offense on the line, which they needed. Braden Smith from the Colts.
Yep.
Good pickup, and that will help. But C.J. Stroud mentally has to get himself in the game and make the right plays, and it's all based on him. Now, the head coach, and which is his 4th year, DeMeco Ryans. He's a defensive-minded guy.
Yeah.
So the defense is always going to be there for them.
Mm-hmm.
It's just about making plays offensively at the right time.
I agree.
Hey, I got them at number 8.
Number 8 is what I had them at as well in the pre-ranking, so I agree. We will go to number 9 versus number 10. It's either the Detroit Lions or the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, ooh. You know what? Which one ranking was this? Number 9?
Yeah, it's for number 9, Detroit or Kansas City.
I'm going KC.
All right.
I'm sorry, Lions fans. But I think this is you
think Mahomes plays week 1?
I don't think he plays.
Justin Fields time?
Yeah, I think he comes back maybe week 3 or week 4.
Yeah. He didn't practice at all yet, and we're in August.
Yeah.
That's a little concerning.
It's a little concerning. But I think this is still a, bounce back time for the team. They grabbed Kenneth Walker III. Great pickup.
It's just their O-line was bad last year. The only good thing about K9 is he was good with a bad O-line.
That's what I'm saying.
So that's
he
what
runs
helps.
Really hard. He's perfect for bad offensive lines.
Yeah. And it's like they got good weaponry. I mean, Travis Kelce's probably washed. Like, I don't even...
Yeah.
If he cracks 1,000 yards this year, I'd be so
very
surprised.
Well, you know what, too? The defense, the secondary of the defense is going to be questionable, in my opinion. So
yeah.
They
still got a good front seven. Chris Jones
Yeah.
leading that unit.
Yeah.
They'll still be able to get pressures. And that's really what helped them get to that Super Bowl 2 years ago against the Eagles. Their offense was, mid-tier, but that defense was elite.
Yeah.
But like you said, losing cornerstones at your cornerback position is not going to help you. And I believe the year before they lost their safety to Houston as well.
Right.
So where do they go from here? It's up in the air. I'll have them as a borderline top 10 team as well, just because of it's Patrick Mahomes, man. He's the magic man.
Yeah, and they have Super Bowl pedigree too. So, and that's why I put them ahead of, I would put them ahead of Detroit.
Detroit, okay.
We'll see what they do though.
All right, we will go to who is 9 or 10 now. It's either going to be the Detroit Lions, or I'm actually going to change this in real time. I will say the Chicago Bears. Detroit or the Chicago Bears?
Now, I had put Chicago Bears as my 9th, power ranking team, but I want to change that. I'm going to Detroit. And the reasons, it's a few reasons. One of the reasons is the schedule. The schedule is really weak.
The schedule is so weak.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think Detroit wins games. Like
They're gonna win
they have
games.
to. They have to win games.
Well, they got a new center.
But are they going to hold teams to 30 points or less? That is the biggest question mark for that team.
It's a big question mark. I don't think they will. Honestly, well, I'll say this. I think they're going to be, this season, they'll put more pressure on the quarterback because of their defensive line should be a little bit better.
Yeah.
I kind of like the linebacker core. Should be decent.
Jack Campbell was an all-pro.
Yeah.
Losing Anzalone's one thing. I think Rodriguez will be in the starting lineup then.
Right.
unless he left as well.
They just signed a big-time player.
A guy, damn it.
Veteran player, too. That's really solid.
Veteran from the Bucks.
Yes. I can't think of his name either.
He's been around a long time, yeah. But it's hard to say. That secondary's... No Arnold. Have fun in jail, bozo.
Branch, we don't know when he's coming back.
No idea. Kirby, degenerative knee issues. The rumor.
Yeah.
He was trying to downplay it. Enos Rakestraw hasn't played in the first 2 years. DJ Reed was hurt a lot last year. We lost Amik Robertson to the Commanders.
Yeah,
it's kind of terrifying. It is literally, let's hope Aleem McNeil is healthy.
Right.
Let's hope Hutch is Hutch,
Yeah.
and they get a lot of pressure up front.
They got to put pressure on the quarterback this season.
But I think their schedule bodes for it. I would put them at 10 above the Bears.
I'd do that.
Okay, fair. So here is our top 10. We have the Rams at number 1, the Seahawks at 2, Denver Broncos at 3, the Buffalo Bills at 4, Baltimore Ravens at 5, New England Patriots at 6, Philadelphia Eagles at 7, Houston Texans at 8, Kansas City Chiefs at 9, and 10th we got the Detroit Lions.
All right, I like
that. I think that's a good start, and we think that's, the cream of the crop. These are probably the teams that are more than likely to win it all. So we're going to kind of fly through the second half. Maybe a couple of these we have shorter conversations for, but once we get to like 20, it's going to be quick.
Let's do it.
So we'll do it. Let's go. I had them all ranked right together with each other. It's either going to be now at 11, the Chicago Bears or the Los Angeles Chargers.
Oh, my goodness. That's a hard one. I'm going to go Chargers, though, man.
Wow.
I think the Chargers are going to open some things up this season, man. I really do.
Really? I'm so bullish on the Chargers every year. Like, they remind me of, like, the Pittsburgh Steelers. They get there, and then they just don't do anything.
Ooh, they'll get there, though. Huh?
They'll get there. They have the pedigree. They got, and, for all the shit, like, Josh Allen gets, Herbert needs to have people on his ass at this point. He has not won a playoff game in the 7 years he has been in the league.
I think Herbert has a breakout season this season. I
really do believe they say that every year. We all do.
Every year, but I think because of Harbaugh being there, this being Harbaugh's second year, Harbaugh is a legitimate quarterbacks coach too.
Yeah,
okay,
he is.
So he makes his quarterback better, and I think Herbert has the skill level. It's just he hasn't broken out yet, but I think this is his year.
It's just one of those like in the NFL, it's not like run heavy's 50-50. Like pass heavy, you're going to be 60-40. Like that's how it is. So they are still a run heavy team. I don't think he throws the ball more, to get like to a 5,000 yard mark.
Hey, that might be better.
Because game management, they're game management. So,
and I wouldn't call him a game management quarterback per se. But maybe you have to protect your quarterback sometimes, too. Now, one of the things that has always been a problem for them has been their offensive line.
Yeah, they were hurt as hell last year, but we hope Rashawn Slater and Joe Alt come back, because if not, they're a good unit.
Yeah, exactly.
Defense, good unit.
So why wouldn't they have some success there?
It's coaching. Like, the coaching is going to lead them farther.
Yeah, I believe so.
And the Los Angeles Curse special teams, you always got to be aware of, how bad their special teams are every year.
True.
But I'll reside. Yeah, I had the Bears actually I had them higher, but
okay.
I'll take the Chargers at 11. We'll then go to which number 12 team? The Bears or the Packers?
I'm going to go to Bears.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to Bears.
Yeah, you got to. I mean, they won the division. They kind of shocked a lot of people, not really me, but we knew Ben Johnson's a valuable head coach. He's finally got something going on with Caleb Williams in the offense.
This is the exact reason that I'm choosing them, because of Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson. They're a unique mix because both of them are special, so to speak. But you have to win in the NFL to be considered special.
Yep. Yeah,
I think they got the tools to do that, though.
It just sucks that Caleb's two biggest throws of the years were basically just like heaves when he was about to get tackled. Like,
I know.
I mean, that one throw I want to say was I think it was against the Packers, right?
Yeah.
It was insane.
It was
it was actually insane. And then what, against the Rams? Did they lose against the Rams?
They lost again. Yeah.
Yeah, and they, before the OT, made another crazy throw, and it's just like, oh, okay, he has it when he's under pressure.
Yeah.
Sometimes he still has the propensity to overthrow guys and throw the ball a little bit too hard, rush them. But they have a solid team. It's solid all around. They just pay Darnell Wright a huge amount of money, even though you lose,
They
Tremaine.
lost a lot, though.
Yeah, they lost Tremaine Edmonds. They lose
yeah.
DJ Moore, obviously.
Right.
Yeah, Byard's gone. Bradbury's
gone, too. Yeah.
Lost guys, but it's because they're paying so many guys, and they're still chips all in.
Yeah. I think they're the second best team in the NFC.
In the North.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Can't disagree. All right, we will then put them at 12. We got either Green Bay or the Cincinnati Bengals at 13.
I'm going Bengals.
Bengals at 13. Okay.
Yeah, because
This is do or die.
It's do or die for them. I mean, I think their defense is still going to be garbage.
Yeah.
But their offense, you got your quarterback and your receiver. They're going to be just as good as they were, in any season.
Fuck it, Jamar down there somewhere. You lose Troy Hendrickson though, that's still bad. Like, they still have a terrible defense, but it's
gonna suck,
we're only putting them here because they have Joe Burrow.
Yeah,
and if
he's going to put up numbers,
and if they don't meet this threshold or better, he's gone. He's walking.
You think he's walking?
Fuck yeah.
Well, he should.
He should
have walked a couple years ago, honestly, but. But I think Joe Burrow feels like he still has a lot to prove in Cincinnati as well.
He does,
So
made that Super Bowl, never went back. And in his, I believe, 6 years, he's been hurt in like 4 of those 6 years. So
now, do you think that
not great.
Gets the criticism that he may deserve? That he doesn't get a lot of criticism.
He doesn't get a lot of criticism because he is the team. He is the heart of their team. And like where the Bills have a higher pedigree, of talent.
Right.
The Bengals do not, and they let Joe Burrow die.
That's true.
Every year on that O-line.
The O-line always is horrible, man.
I don't know what their front office is thinking. We play manager in our head, and we're just like, fix the O-line, fix the O-line. Everyone, you could ask any casual fan.
Yeah.
What's the problem in Cincinnati? They don't have an O-line.
Even when he made the Super Bowl, their O-line was
he got sacked the most in the league, second most in the league that year when they made the Super Bowl.
So that was a hell of an accomplishment for him to make the Super Bowl.
Superman every game. I'll put him there.
Cape.
I just hope he's healthy and plays a full year.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go to 14 before we take another quick break. It's either going to be the Green Bay Packers or the San Francisco 49ers.
I'm going Pack.
Pack, go, Pack, go.
I hate to say it.
Yeah.
The Packers.
I got them there as well. We're getting to the point where it's a little muddy for these teams. The Packers are good because of a few things. One, their brand. They're not the Cowboys, so people don't hate them as much. Two, they always have great coaching. It's not like the Cowboys, again. They have great coaching. So I think people forgive them for the basis of their franchise, where they're at, and that coaching is always spectacular because I couldn't name anyone on that defense besides Parsons, Edger, and Cooper.
Yeah. They kind of they don't have as many Super Bowls, but they kind of remind me of New England in terms of the way that they are set, their I guess the way they play the game.
Yeah.
Throughout the course of the history of Green Bay, they played a certain way.
Yeah.
And that kind of reminds me of New England.
Coaching. It's a lot of coaching.
About coaching.
It's coaching and culture.
And
but
culture,
now the
yes.
New England culture shifted. You got more divas there, but they're winning, so it's weird.
Right.
I'm right there with you. I take Green Bay over San Francisco there. We'll throw one more before a quick break. It's either going to be at 15. We either have San Francisco or Jacksonville.
I'm going Jacksonville.
I'm fine with that. I'll take it.
We don't even have to talk about it.
Don't even got to talk about it. No. Substation strikes again.
Yeah.
If they're going to have to move that stadium, everyone's going to keep talking about Substation till it's over. But
when will they?
Niners had a cupcake schedule last year, too. This year's going to be a lot harder for them, and if they're hurt, and, I mean, who are they going to have out there? Joe Schmo?
Yeah.
Brock Purdy and maybe CMC if he plays a full year. He's past 30 now.
Yeah, it's funny because, San Fran usually is the cream of the crop, but these past, couple years has not really been good. A lot of injuries, though.
Yeah, but I'll take Jacksonville's inconsistency, but they have a stellar defense. Losing Devin Lloyd did hurt, though.
It did, yeah. It will hurt, yes.
All right, and we will move on to 16 and 17. All right, team number 16. It's either going to be San Francisco 49ers or the Dallas Cowboys, America's franchises.
Man, I'm going with them. They're Cowboys.
The Cowboys at 16, I will take it.
I like what they've done defensively.
I do too. They're kind of sneaky on defense this year.
Oh, my goodness, man. They made some good moves for once. Jerry Jones and company,
they don't make too many good moves.
They kind of showed their mettle a little bit. And offensively, we know what they got offensively.
CeeDee Lamb with the bug net over his head's been my favorite part of their training camp.
Oh, my goodness. I didn't even see it.
Yeah, because he was like, my owner isn't going to fix the stadium because the sun's in their eyes. He said, I guess I'll just wear a net over my head while I practice.
Hey, he's still going to be catching touchdowns. Yeah, I like him.
I love to see the spirit of T.O., though, still in the league.
Well, you know what? They are my sleeper team, too. I think they can make some noise in their division. But they are my sleeper team, with the exception of the Giants, and we'll talk about that.
I'm going to.
But I like Dallas in this one.
All right, San Francisco. Where are we at here? 15. San Francisco or the Carolina Panthers?
I'm going to take the Panthers, man.
I'm happy you said that. You're really down on the Niners.
I
love what they did on defense, though. Signing Jalen Phillips, and I forget who else they signed. Signed another D lineman for a lot of money.
Yeah. I mean, I think that for once, they're having confidence in their quarterback, and it took a long time for that.
Yeah, I'm happy to see.
He's playing better. Let's just say that.
It takes time to develop these young players. I think that's what the league needs to learn. Look at what happened with Sam Darnold. He bounced around the league for 8 years before he found his system in Minnesota and then succeeded in Seattle.
Yeah.
Just doesn't happen in your first or second year.
No, and they wanted to, but we have to remember that the quarterback position is the toughest division in the league.
Yeah.
In the NFL.
Tough.
It's going to take some time.
Exactly, and these guys, unless you're a freak athlete, it's just not going to happen. But he's more of a traditional style quarterback, and we've all hated on his size. I've hated on the franchise. I've called them the worst team of all time. And then they turned it around a little bit, and I'm a fan again. So I'm cheering him on, cheering Tet, cheering that defense on. I think they, we'll talk about them in the division show.
They're starting to do it together.
Clear threat to win their division again.
Mm-hmm. You're
right. All right, 18. Yeah, San Francisco or Minnesota?
I'm going Minnesota.
Wow, you are hating the Niners. All right,
I mean,
we'll
have
take
some
it.
Of these teams because Minnesota, they're going to be good this season. I mean, they're going to be solid.
They're going to be solid.
They're going to be a solid team.
I love Kyler Murray edition.
People hate on Kyler Murray, but I like him, man.
He's going to be able to at least hit Justin Jefferson.
That's all he needs to do.
I mean, us from, the Midwest watched a lot of these games.
Yeah.
J.J. McCarthy he cheated to get to a national title. You think he was going to succeed in the NFL? I'm sorry.
I knew that was a bad
Remember how high I had
draft
Bo Nix above him?
Yeah.
And people were arguing me on that, and I was like, are you out of your mind?
I just didn't see it with McCarthy, and we watched a lot of Michigan football. I'm not a Michigan fan per se, but I watched the state of Michigan.
We watch it out of, they're really good.
Yeah. That defense was the one that really
the running game
overwhelmed everybody. And the running game, yes.
Yeah, quarterback just reaps the benefit.
Yeah. Getting Kyler Murray was the best thing they could have done, actually.
Yeah, 9 is young. Let him take a back seat. Maybe he does, the route of someone like Sam Darnold after a few years gets better and things get better for him. So I don't think that was a bad move by picking up a guy who didn't want to be in Arizona.
Exactly.
And I still like that defense. I still like that O-line. That NFC North is always competitive. We'll leave it at that. Yeah. Sure. And we'll keep going with the Substation 49ers. It's either the Substation 49ers or the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I'll go San Fran.
Okay, finally.
We'll get San Fran.
They finally Yep, you had them drop like 5 spots. We don't even need to talk about them. We know they're all hurt.
Yeah.
They're going to be dead. The substation's catching more bodies.
Well, Pittsburgh is similar in that respect too, though, because they'll make the playoffs more than likely, barely.
Yep.
But they won't do anything.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers last year, and we'll just get to it. Pittsburgh or the New York Giants?
And why?
I'm
up and coming.
I like that. I wouldn't argue it. That's why I had them so high. I see other people have them at like 25. I think that front seven's dangerous. I think Jackson Dart's going to be good. Malik Neighbors is good.
Man, they got a lot of talent over there. Man.
Added Isaiah Likely.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that team. I think they're going to be scary. And again, it's not always the sexy names that win you games.
Right.
Look at if sexy names won you games, Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow would have 5 Super Bowls.
Exactly, man.
Those guys are flashy.
We talked about Philly, but that division's up for grabs, honestly.
Yep.
I can honestly say that.
Yep. Facts. All right, we have the last year. Aaron Rodgers, Pittsburgh Steelers, with his old coach and all these guys. He was right about his Rossini comments on McAfee. We won't talk about that too much, but I won't talk about the Fauci stuff where he was being stupid about that, but he was dead on about Rossini.
Yeah, I agree.
And some of these people have votes, you got to think, and they're sitting there bagging coaches. Come on.
Right, I get you.
So I'm on his side there. Pittsburgh or left hand up, Washington Commanders, a little bit of a bounce back year.
I'm going to go Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
I'm going to give Pittsburgh the benefit of the doubt on this one, man.
Yep, I agree.
I don't know. It could be bounce back time for the Redskins, but I still don't have a lot of confidence in them.
Yeah, it's hard when you don't have a defense.
Yes,
and we don't know how. It's like, is Jaden Daniels the Joe Burrow type where he is going to carry his squad to 10 wins? We don't know.
He didn't have that great of a season last season, and I know that was his second year. And usually your second year is kind of iffy.
He also broke his arm, and then they fucking put him back in when they were out of the playoffs, and he got hurt
Well, that's an issue too, is our offensive line.
It was insane. Yeah. Well, they got Laramie Tunsil. They do have him, and Sam Cosby's not bad.
Sam is good.
I don't think they're the worst unit, but they're not great, and that defense was old last year and slow. Hopefully Lattimore plays a little bit better. St. Just plays a little bit better, but
the jury's still out on that team, though,
jury's out. I still think 7-10. That's like a ceiling. So,
ouch.
All right. So I had them. Okay. Oh, wait. That was over Pittsburgh. Yeah, we're still okay. Washington or the Colts. We're gonna fly through this. This is the end of the episode, guys.
Jonathan Taylor just re-signed.
All right.
Big contract. So. And he was on his way out of the Colts about 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah,
right?
he was ready.
Contract dispute.
Got paid. All right, Washington or Tampa Bay.
I'll go Washington.
Washington 22.
I don't know what Tampa Bay is going to be like, man. I really don't.
You got you got Vita Vea requesting a trade. Yeah. Baker wanting to get paid, but he hasn't played up to par. He's playing hurt. Mike Evans gone.
Yeah, they got a lot going on over there, man.
I'm low on Tampa Bay this year, so I'm right there with you. I'll take the Colt or Washington.
Okay.
Then it's basically this whole division. Tampa Bay or New Orleans.
New Orleans.
New Orleans it is, 23.
That sounds crazy, but yeah.
No, I'm higher on them than I am Tampa. I think Tampa I'm pretty low on. Tampa or Atlanta?
I'll take ATL. Because they have the talent level, but they're still, jury is out on them too, really.
Yeah,
they
seriously.
Can never get it together.
Yep.
For some reason.
And now we're gonna start getting to the bad. This is the bad tier. All right, Tampa Bay or Tennessee.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay at 25. Okay. A lot of people have Tampa like top 15. By the way, it's kind of crazy to me.
Yeah.
A little weird. Right, 26. We're in the bad tier. The last 6-7 teams here, not great. Tennessee or the Raiders?
I'll go Tennessee.
Tennessee's 26. Raiders or Miami?
Raiders.
Miami or the JET New York Jets?
I'm going to go Jets. Only because the head coach. Glenn is my guy.
It's a dumpster fire at the bottom here.
Yeah.
Miami or Cleveland?
Cleveland.
All right. Yeah, Miami. People have Miami as the worst. I had them a little higher, but it's not great. Any of these, it could be interchangeable. Miami or Arizona?
I'm gonna go Arizona. I got to go with my man Jeremiah Love, man. I think he's gonna have a good season for a rookie.
And we have Miami as the worst team in the league. I want to say I'm missing a team on here too, but I really don't care at this point. Or I miscounted and put a team twice. Usually, I did that both times I did this. Yeah, because I was 16 rows. So, worst team in the league is Miami. So
it's unanimous.
Not really concerned about the bottom here. We knew. Yeah, we knew that this was gonna not. Who cares? Top of the league. We'll go over it. Rams 1, Seattle 2, Buffalo not 3. They're 4. Denver's 3. Baltimore 5, New England 6, Philly 7, Houston 8, Kansas City 9, Detroit 10, Chargers 11, Bears 12, Cincinnati 13, Green Bay 14, Jacksonville 15, Dallas 16, Carolina 17, 18's Minnesota, 19 San Francisco, Pittsburgh's 20, Indy 21, Washington 22, New Orleans 23, Atlanta 24. That's what it is. I don't have 25 on here. Yeah. Oh, 25 Tampa, 26 Tennessee, Vegas 27. So on and so forth, all the teams at the bottom. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It's one of the long ones. Didn't think it'd go this long. Please watch our other videos, like and subscribe to the channel for more content we will be posting.
We back, y'all.
Whoop!